What's poppin', everyone? Adma here. Infinix Note 7.
We must pay homage
Now,
to him.
the first time I got my hands on this phone, I was quite expectant from this phone. Now, this is the first Infinix phone that I can actually say I can recommend to someone with ease, not worrying about how the person may take it or how the performance may be further down the road. I've used this phone for a while, so here are my thoughts. But before I go in depth into performance and all of that, I want to talk about this design. First of all, the back is fine. I have it in the green color, and this is a very, very glossy finish. It catches fingerprints and dust particles very easily. Trying to shoot B-roll for this video, I have wiped this thing a tremendous amount of times because oh my god. But then that's not my problem with the design. My problems with the design are in two places. One, the fingerprint reader, which is placed, I feel it's placed a little too low. First of all, it does double up as your power button, so it has to be pretty low for you to get. But then, for the fact that it's also the fingerprint reader, it makes it difficult for me to hold my phone without actually unlocking it by accident. So right now, just look at this. This is me, I have to hold it right here, and this is not very comfortable for me. But then to hold it at normal height, my phone is unlocked because my fingerprint reader is right there. For some people, this may not be a problem. For me, I find it very, very annoying. I could disable the fingerprint reader if I wanted, but I don't like face unlock, so I'm not going to do that. My second problem with this phone is the button. Why the hell does this still have a micro USB port? Sure, it was released in 2020, but even by 2020 standards, micro USB is a nada for me. Sure, it does support 18 watts fast charging, and you will need it for this very huge battery here, but I'm still getting to that. Now, the screen is another place where I thought I might have some problems with. It's a 6.95 inch 20 by 9 aspect ratio screen, which means it's extremely very tall. Now, the first time I picked this out of the box, I was initially intimidated by the size, but then holding it for just a few minutes, my hands got used to it. I can reach up to most of the corners without much stress, and my hands, they're not exactly huge, but I use this phone quite comfortably. Now, for me, I like big screen phones. But then for some other people, they might not actually like a big screen phone. So if you don't like phones with a huge screen, don't go for this. It will actually be bigger than you think. It's much bigger than you think it is watching it through this video right now. That aside, this 20 by 9 aspect ratio screen, I actually like it. It's bright and it's colorful, and you can use it pretty decently well when you're outdoors. I haven't had much of a problem with it. Now, the performance here, this variant I have comes with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. It also comes with the MediaTek Helio G70. Now, the MediaTek Helio G70 has performed pretty well for me. Almost every app I throw at it goes well. When there are multiple apps in the background, it doesn't slow down or start to stutter. I'm generally impressed with this. Of course, I wasn't expecting anything different. It is the MediaTek Helio G70, and it is a massive step up from the MediaTek Helio P22s and E22s that we've been getting for the longest time now from the Infinix lineup. It's good to see that Infinix finally decided to step up their game, even if they did have ulterior motives. But you can watch that over there. Now, the performance is good. The design is okay. What about the battery? Now, the battery is a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, and it comes with 18 watts fast charging. It has lasted pretty well. What you need to know is that this battery will last you very, very well. But if you're someone who doesn't use your phone very, very much, this is definitely 2 days for you. This lasted closer to 12 hours, not with screen on time, but general usage. it lasted very, very long. So if you're considering this phone because of the battery, yeah, you will definitely enjoy this. Now, one thing that I will praise Infinix for is the smart battery features that are here. So anytime you plug this phone in with the bundled in charger, it starts to charge at 18 watts. Then when it reaches 90%, it stops charging at 18 watts and starts topping off at 10 watts till it gets to 100%. Then when it does get to 100%, it actually stops charging the phone. So you don't have to worry about your battery getting damaged over time due to overcharging. It just stops charging it immediately it gets to 100%. And that's actually a very welcome feature, especially in modern phones. I don't even know why we haven't had this feature implemented in phones before now, but it's good to see that it's finally here. So in general, what are my thoughts on this phone? It's fine for the price. Now, the problem with this is you can't exactly get it everywhere, and even if you do find it, you may not find it at a good price. But then if you do see this phone and you're considering it, go for it. You definitely not regret it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.
We must pay homage to him.